All right, folks, we are back here in Mall Simulator, and as you can see, I have quite a bit of money, but we're gonna have to spend a lot of money here today. So last episode, we got the cinema. I don't have a name for this yet because I'm recording it before that episode actually releases. So by the next episode, I'll go through the comment section. Plus, it gives it time for it to for you guys to come up with some really good names. So we'll be naming that, but we should be unlocking another store here today at level 15. I believe this is the one over here. I think it's going to be a burger shop, so that's going to be really cool. But we need to expand this arcade. Dave and Busted needs to be bigger and better. So what we're going to do here, we're going to spend a lot of money. Let's go and expand it, which is $45,000 for some reason. So we've got that, and as you can see, I don't have enough money for the next license, which is $90,000. Like $90,000 to unlock 2 freaking machines. It's going to be worth it, though. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to go over here. And, yep, you can see these good old loans here. We're going to take out $150,000, actually $170,000 worth of loans. So now we're up to $227. This is fine. I pay these off in between episodes because I just let them all run and just keep everything in stock. All right, so what we're going to do, let's go buy that license. Ooh, $90,000. That kind of hurt to do, but I guess it's worth it. So let's get 2 of the new machines. It's $76,000 for 4 freaking arcade machines. We've just basically spent all of our money. It's fine, though. It's going to make us money. All right, so let's place these real quick. Wait, is that really all the... $45,000 for what is essentially enough room? Okay, it got a little bit wider, but really? I feel like that was a ripoff there. Does anybody else feel ripped off for me? Okay, you know what? Let's stick 2 machines on this side. Let's get 2 different ones for that side. $145. Is that really, like, that much better than what I'm charging for these? No, it isn't, actually. I'm going to try to go up 10% on these. That way I can be sure to make some money back. So I need to move all... What are you playing? Maybe he's pretending he's playing a game. You guys can hit the thumbs up button. I think he's playing the drink machine right now. Here, will you get out the way? There you go. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure the expansion was worth it because, I mean, I guess I did get more room, but then again, it kind of feels like I didn't get more room. I think we could finally create a center aisle for our arcade machines, so that's going to need to be a thing. Sorry, everybody. I'm just moving these while you are playing them. It's okay. Okay, so let's get the new machines in while they all look like they're crazy. Okay, can I fit one off in the corner? So this is probably where we're going to start. Let's do a center aisle. So I need to actually get some more machines in. This is going to be a money maker. Also, it's going to be a money pit because it's expensive. So that's 3 more. Let's do... Okay, so we got 3. Let's do 5 more machines here. So that should create a center aisle that I can do these things back to back. Now this is starting to look like a legit arcade now. Would you guys go to my... Actually, I don't even want to ask you guys that because I know what's going to happen. You guys can be like, no, this thing's a total ripoff. Like, who would pay this much money to go to an arcade? This is only for the extreme... I guess the extremely wealthy? Like, what clientele goes here? I'm not really sure. By the way, I'm going to need names for the burger place. We got that coming up. I should... Actually, I don't know if I'll get those on the next episode, but let's go ahead and start warming those up. No telling... I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody's just going to say, hey, just call it Camodo Burger, but maybe we'll be a little bit more creative than that. Okay, let's collect some money here. I need to get some of the money I made off these. Well, the arcade, we're 1 level away from maxing the license. I don't know if I'm going to expand it a whole lot more. Maybe like 1 or 2 more. Also, that is totally not Pac-Man. Like, that literally looks like a picture of Pac-Man. What's this one supposed to be? Anybody notice this game over here? I don't really know what that's supposed to be. Okay. Also, totally not Donkey Kong. Totally not Galagula. Wait, even though... Well, no, that's Defender. Oh, I didn't even realize it was Defender. Oh, here's the Galagula. Galaga. Galaga. I think it's Galaga. Why am I calling it Galagula? Galaga. My goodness. English, Camodo. All right. No, we're making money in here. It's just, I just spent just an absolute ton. I spent like probably close to $200,000 there. Like, this is expensive to run this mall. All right. Can we, what's the next, actually, the next screen is 80,000. So we got 3 more screens we can unlock here. I need to make sure everything else is in stock. I can see that the looks like the bakery is dealing with some issues here. So let's go ahead and get them all stocked up. I did notice one thing about this game, and I've seen it be a complaint for a lot of people. When your mall finally starts to get super, super busy, it actually does lag a little bit. So you might see a little bit of lagging when I run through the crowd here, like that. Actually, I think that was just something loading in, but yeah, that's a thing that I've noticed. The performance does actually start to go down. Okay, so we got that working here. Let's go ahead and just keep everything in stock. I did a couple things off camera. What are you... Was she shopping in the sign? That's weird. I did add some little storage shelves to my bathrooms. That way I can keep the toilet paper and stuff in stock a little bit more. Couldn't find toilet paper. Well, there you go. This is what this is for. Take this. There we go. Which one were you in? Were you in this one? Oh, there you go. Fill that toilet paper up. There we go. Nice. Okay, so while I'm making some money here, I think my next focus is going to be on kicks and balls. This freaking name. This is OB's fault, by the way. How much is it to expand this? Since this is one of the starter stores, I feel like the expansions are cheap. Yeah, $25,000. So let's go ahead and expand it. And how much to wrap up the license for this? So I can get skateboards and skates for $28,000, and then we get snowboards and skis for $35,000. So let's go ahead and do the next license. Do I need a specific, maybe a board rack? Yeah, it's probably gonna be a board rack. So we'll get 2 of those. And what other products were there? Okay, so it's boards and roller skates. I guess roller skates could probably go on a shoe shelf, if I had to guess. So let me get those real quick. And then let me place those, and then I'll buy the products. So this will be another shoe shelf. Where do we want to stick this? Maybe along the back wall here. So we'll put that there. And then we'll do board racks over here. I'm going to move the little ball thing here. Let's move this. Let's just move you in the center. Oh, see, look, it expanded it out. Yeah, when I don't know, when you look at this, you expect everything to expand just back. But a lot of these stores, they get wide. Also, it does bug me. They have these little pillars in the stores, so you can't, like, perfectly set everything against the wall. I think I'm gonna move the dumbbells. Let's move all these over here together now. So put that one there. We'll put this one over here. Okay, so we got those. So we'll get another board rack. This board rack will go back here. Let's move this maybe over here by the register, and then we'll move this ball basket over here. So that way it gives the store a little bit more room. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so now let's buy some of the new products. Yeah, I feel like this is just something I should have done. Just go back, kind of touch up on stuff that you haven't finished. Okay, let's get that. That's quite a bit of inventory there. Gotta get this before my guy starts to take them all. These go here, right? Okay, so those can go there. Let me stick a couple boards on each of these. That way he knows where to stick those. And then let me grab one more skate thing. There we go. And then a couple on the bottom. There we go. So now all the spots are set for those. Why is my wait, what? That's weird. So when it expanded my storeroom back here, the shelves actually glitched through. Hold on, let's move these real quick. Can I grab this? There it goes. All right, so yeah, I don't know why the storeroom is so big. Like, I guess eventually you'll fill these up, but I feel like the game's gonna lag out before that even happens. That's one thing. I'm hoping they work on optimizations. I want new features, I want new stuff, but optimizations is gonna be very important for this game because it is getting busy inside of this mall, and I'm hoping the game itself is going to be able to keep up. Also, at what point can we move the cash register? I don't understand why we can't move these. Like, unless I'm stupid, I don't think I can move these things. Also, I'm excited to go see what the arcade has made. Now, to be fair, the arcade, I did collect from it once today already, but we're going to collect from it at the end of the mall. Actually, is it 20? Yeah, it's 22. So as soon as the mall closes down, we'll go check that out. Let's go check stock. Looks like corn dogs. I don't have a license for corn dogs in here yet. I need to work on the license for that too. GameStop looks a little bit depleted. My toy store. I can never keep this thing in stock. Very popular store. So let's get 2 of everything and get the stalker working on these. Okay, people are starting to clear out of the mall. We are halfway to level 15, which will get us the burger shop. I don't know how much that thing's going to cost. $910 here, $1,000 here, $600 here, about $400, $460,000. These machines are making a good bit. $143. Streets of Rage here didn't make anything. Wait, did this one? That must be too expensive. Hold on, let me knock down the price on this one. There's still people coming in. Like, I kind of feel like we're closed, right? Okay, do these. Yeah, it didn't make a whole lot here, but I did collect during the day. So if I had to guess, though, these will probably make 2K a piece. This thing probably is going to bring in between 30 and like 50K a day. If you let it run, which I think tomorrow, we're going to let that thing run. And then we're going to see at the end of the day what it looks like. How's the cosmetic store doing here? Looks pretty good. Got a decent bit of stock in the back. Just wanted to check in on that real quick. Movie theater needs a little bit of stock. Tech store, I think, is okay. I need to just put some more stuff on the shelves there. Toy store looks okay. Sports store looks good. I mean, I feel like at least we're able to keep stuff in stock now. That used to be a bit of a pain in the rear end for me. Let's go and collect this. I'm gonna go collect the parking meters, and we should be good to go to the end of the day here. Okay, so tomorrow, I'm not gonna collect a single thing. I feel like this is gonna be a good little challenge. So yeah, the only money I'm gonna be able to spend is for restocking today. Maybe some upgrades to some of the shops, but I don't want to spend any money collecting. I just collected money. That's because it wasn't open yet, though. We just now open, okay. So no more click and collect on anything. Just use the money that we make off of goods in order to buy upgrades and to keep stuff in stock. And then at the end of the day, I want to see how much our mall is worth as far as like almost like the passive stuff. We'll need to restock probably some of these, but I'm curious. I wonder what this mall is truly making off of all the billboards, the parking meters, all that good stuff. Get rid of that real quick. Let's go and get some stock for this. By the way, just to restock everything, and this is everything but like the vending machines, it's like close to $50,000. It lags my game when I do that. All right, well, let me try to make sure everything's just in stock for today. Get a couple extra things, get some more of this. I got some stuff in storage too. And then, yeah, if I do any upgrades, I'll show you guys that. But I'm going to kind of let this thing run a little bit. Let me make sure all my machines and stuff are in stock. Don't want any sort of like missed revenue here. Oh man, I feel like today is going to be a massive revenue day once we're all done. What I'm about to do though, another store that I want to kind of, well, I mean, I could do the last upgrade for kicks and balls. Maybe we should do that. I was going to do the clothing store, but let's go ahead and finish this one off. So last license, 35,000. So I think we need probably a couple more board racks if I had to guess. And then I can finish this off. I mean, it feels kind of weird. Like we're actually finishing a store here. Should I stick these right across? You know, I think I'm going to stick these up against the wall. So let's move this over to here. So we got another board rack here. And then we'll get another one here. There we go. And then we can order our last bit of inventory for this place. That is going to be 4 snowboards and it says a ski board. Is it really called a ski board? I thought it was just skis. Okay, so let's put this up here. So boom, y'all go over here. These are expensive. I should probably increase the price on these though. Okay, so let's do that. We haven't adjusted these, so go up 10%, up 10%. All right, so the sports store is officially finished. Other than keeping inventory in, I could expand it if I want. I don't really know if it needs to be any bigger than it is right now. It honestly feels like a pretty legit store. But over here, the clothes store. Let's go to the license for these. What's the last license? 25,000. This one needs to be expanded. How much did it cost to expand this? 15K. So let's expand it real quick, and then let's make up some of the other license that we haven't bought. So we got those. So I have 2 remaining. We need shelves. That's gonna be a big one here. So let's buy all these real quick. I like these little vertical ones. These are pretty cool. I need to reorganize this thing. It's kind of a mess. So here, we're gonna start sticking some stuff over here. Trying to just move some stuff off over into the corners. So we got shelves like this. I feel like one of these by the register will look good. Let's do another one back here, maybe on the pillars. I feel like those will look good there. And then we got more of these clothes hanger ones. There's a circle one too. So I don't know what the heck just happened there. That lady just cruised through like she was in a car. The weird stuff you see in our shopping mall. All right, let's stick this here. All right, so let's get the new products here. Let's get a little bit of everything. Okay, put some of the new shirts out real quick. That way the stalker knows, hey, we can stock those there. Just get everything just all over the place. Not gonna lie, this looks like the guy from GTA Vice City's shirt. Editor, can you show a picture of Tommy Vercetti from GTA? At least that's what I remember it looking like. That's a thing. Also, comment down below, how's everybody taking the whole GTA being delayed? I know I took it pretty rough. I was like, oh, I thought I was gonna get to play that actually this year. All right, so we got that stocked up. Haven't maxed this store out yet, but we're getting there with it. All right, so we got that. I say we work on the toy store too. I like this. We're upgrading quite a bit. Just a sneak peek. How much? Okay, that's got 400 in it. 120. Did these stop at a certain amount? I don't think so. Hold on. I really would love to know what our arcade's making right now. You know it's got to be a ton. Okay, toy shop. How much to expand this one? 10,000. Let's go ahead and expand the toy shop real quick. License. We can get like a Fortnite llama and a dog. Let's do that. I got board games, you got brain rot, Labubu's, which is also kind of brain rot, and then you have looks like a Darth Vader helmet and a gauntlet. So, yeah, there's some new stuff coming. Let's go and get the Doge plushie. Let's get a couple of those, and then I need to get some new shelves in here. Let's get the toy basket. I don't think I've done any of those. Okay, so new shelves. Let's go ahead and stick these in. Also, we got to move this shelf back here. I'm gonna try to keep these in between the pillars, and then maybe a toy basket in between, or maybe on over here. There's a toy basket there, and then we'll do another toy shelf in the back here. Okay, let's stick some llamas out, and then we're gonna put dogs on the back, and then I'm gonna have to stock it with other random items. Which, speaking of, I need to place some stuff out here, so let's order a little bit of all the toys. That way I can find some spots for the new stuff here. By the way, the mall is technically closed right now, so we're about to get in and check and see what we've made with everything. I have high hopes. So it doesn't appear that we made a ton of money as far as like the actual revenue from the mall, and that's just because we were upgrading everything. But they're still spinning. Let's go get the parking meters first. Let's get an idea as to how much we made. Oh my goodness, that's 6,500. This one is 1,400. This one's almost 1,400. This one's the big one. This one's 65. All right, let's get billboards. Billboards didn't make as much as I thought they would. I feel like, do they like have a limit to what they can make a day? I don't know if that's a thing or not. All right, let's click there. These machines down here didn't make as much as I thought they would. It's almost as if you have to just keep collecting during the day in order for it to make money. Okay, go up here. I'm really excited about the arcade. If that one didn't do good, I'm gonna be really disappointed. All right, so almost 1,400. So that was like 1,000. Almost 1,000 here. 1,500. Oh yeah, these are good. 1,700, 800, 80, 600. Hold on, nobody's playing the Streets of Rage thing. All right, I'm gonna go down on it again. Actually, it seems like it's way higher than everything. Let's just go down a lot on it. Okay, collect more, boom. Yeah, some of these didn't make as much as I was hoping they would, but some of these are actually really good. All right, well, so obviously didn't make as much as I thought I would, but it's still a good amount of money. I need to pay off some bills and stuff. But we should be getting the burger store tomorrow, or the burger shop, I should say. Okay, we are about to go over to level 15. Like, the meter is freaking full. I'm not sure how it hasn't been a thing yet. I am actually afraid, though. How much is that burger store gonna cost? Ooh, buddy, hold on. We gotta collect all the money. There it goes, level 15. Okay, so we can unlock a new store here. Let's go up there. I'm probably gonna have to take out some more loans. I don't have any of my big loans available. That's the only bad thing. So we gotta collect all the money that we can real quick. Okay, let's go up here. All right, so let's see what we're dealing with here. So if I go over to here, this is a build a store. Oh my goodness, it's $90,000. How is that even a thing? I'm almost tempted to go buy the home goods store first, because it's only $28,000, and then maybe the burger store after. That's a ton of money. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Maybe we'll hold off on the burger store, and that'll be our next unlock. Let me go ahead and let's take some loans. Taking all the loans here because I want to go ahead and do the home goods. I know I probably asked for, it says much more XP. I don't know what that means. I know I asked for burger store recommendations, but I need home goods recommendations. Do the burger store too, because that's coming next episode. Here we go. Buy home goods. Yes. Okay, so we have a home goods store. So how does this one work? I'm assuming that we have still all the same stuff as far as workers. So let's get a cashier. I feel like that's a must. I feel like a stalker would be important here. But let me look at the license first. Okay, so looks like the only thing we have is like some really Labubu cups. I'm getting tired of seeing these things. We can do license 2 and license 3. That way we can get products in here. And then let's get some home shelves and hangers. Get all these lined up. I'm gonna have to make a little bit of money before I buy all this. And then looks like we have cups. We have a cylinder vase, cutlery sets, dinner sets, teacups, bedding sets, a duvet, whatever that is. Is that like a shower curtain or something? I could be wrong about that. And then it looks like we have throw blankets, towels, and all that other good stuff. Okay, here we go. Making the purchase. Big purchase here. All right, let's go ahead and get the stuff in. Hopefully I can use these hangers. You know, the cosmetic store had had the hangers, and I still haven't been able to use those yet. Oh, I don't want to grab product yet. Hold on, let's grab stuff for the shelves. We'll need to get a stalker for this eventually, but I think I can manage this store for now. Okay, let's get this stuff stocked up. Can I use the hangers? Nope, can't use them for there. We'll do all the bedding in kind of like one area. Oh, wow, you can't place a lot of these at all. Okay, well, this is gonna be awkward. Let's get all these useless. I think they look like candles, but I think they're cups. It just says smile on it. We'll alternate these. Actually, those are totally candles. All right, well, they're just gonna be in here randomly. Let's do vases all right there. We've got dish sets, so let's get these set out. You can't stack a lot of stuff in this store. I noticed that. Yeah, this stuff, there's a lot of really expensive things in here, which is actually nice. I don't know how profitable the store is going to be. Hopefully fairly profitable. Okay, there we go. They are starting to shop in here. Well, at least it's popular. Also, I've already made quite a bit of money back. Yeah, it's just going to be kind of tough here. Let me go ahead and get the stalker real quick. I feel like that's just going to be important because it's going to be hard to keep this thing in stock because you can't stack a whole lot on each shelf. Also, it gave me hangers. What are we going to use hangers for? It wouldn't be the pillows. It's going to be the frying pans and spatulas, which is like the last freaking level for this. That's a little odd. Also, can I get the next license for this? It's 26,000. Not yet. All right, well, I'm going to buy a little more stock, and then hopefully they can keep up in here because it's going to be a chore to keep this one in stock. But it's another store here in our mall. Like, we are doing some massive upgrades. Also, look how many people are on the escalator there. That's actually crazy. Let's go collect some money from in here. Oh, I need to restock these. I'm stupid. Oh, yeah, we are so busy right now. This is good. I need to go back there and check all the stock for all my stores here. But we're collecting a ton of money. I got to pay down the loans once again because we're going to need to take out a loan in order to get a burger shop. Also, I want to max level some stuff downstairs. I think the clothing store is probably the next one to max level out. Let's go ahead and collect all the money out here. There's a lot of shoppers walking out here. That's kind of crazy looking. And then, oh yeah, that was a good injection of cash. Can I max out? I might be able to do it now. Hold on. Let's attempt to do this. Let's go up to clothing store. Come on, click into there. License. Let's see, 17,000 for this one, 25,000. So we are now max level. Let me go ahead and get some more shelves in here. And let me see if I can get everything in stock. Okay, here we go. Here's the last bit of product that needs to go in. Let's just stack these up here. We need to adjust the prices a little bit. Totally not a Nirvana shirt. All right, put that over there. Let's see. Let's grab whatever the heck these are. There we go. Looks like jeans, random jeans. And looks like we got like a bathrobe here. Why does it looks like we already had these? Stick some of these in some of the empty spots. And then finally we have another pair of looks like yoga pants. I'll just stick these randomly in here. So just like that, I mean, I think we need to expand this one. That way I can reorganize it because it looks really messy. So we'll still work a little bit more on it, but we got the max level. So this thing is absolutely popping. Hold on, let's go ahead and get... I need to fill up this shelf here too. We'll just put the Nirvana looking shirt on there. It looks pretty legit. Our mall is freaking amazing. It's just, I got to climb out of debt now. But we made a ton here today. Got a new store. Wasn't what I was expecting to get, but we will be working on the burger shop next episode. Just got to save up some money, get myself out of debt, but it's going to be absolutely incredible.